All right. And welcome back to Sportsline Radio. My name is Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato, and I am coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the sports and gaming capital of the United States of America. And you're listening to this program right here at 9:10 a.m. WUBR CBS Sports Radio, Baton Rouge. I'm glad to be here, glad to have you there. And what we're going to do right now is we are going to talk about the 2018 Florida Derby. Coming live from Gulfstream Park. This is for 3-year-olds who are looking to make it to the Kentucky Derby. And the best way you make it to the Kentucky Derby, just win one of the prep races leading up to it. That way you don't have to worry about points, you don't have to worry about earnings, you don't have to worry about nothing. You got it, Cap. Tomorrow's race is number 14 at Gulfstream Park. Post time is 5:36 p.m. Central Time, 3:36 out here in Las Vegas. They're going 1 1/8 miles. The purse is $1.1 million. We got a field of 9 that are going to head to the gate. The one horse is Strike Power, with Luis Saez in the saddle. Mark Henning, the trainer, 4-1 on the morning line. First time on the track, breaks maiden, just like he's supposed to do, by 8 lengths, runs 102 by a figure. Boom. That's how you're supposed to do that, Cap. Then they put the horse in the swale over at Gulfstream Park, goes up at 4-5, and boom, wins again by 2 3/4 lengths. And they put the horse in the Fountain of Youth, goes up at 4-1, runs a pretty good race, second the whole time. Never could catch up with the winner. Promises fulfilled. Now, Strike Power, his first 2 races, he liked to go to the front. He wasn't used to running behind a horse. So that was the first time Strike Power ever went around the track and had to look at another horse as, you know what? That's a nice looking horse. It's possible MeatMan might go with this horse. You never know. The 2 is Millionaire Runner. Jamie Maheda, the trainer, Jose Batista, the jockey, 50-1 on the morning line. You'd be a millionaire if you hit this one, Cap. I don't know, man. I don't know. This horse just doesn't belong in a race. Broke maiden in a $30,000 maiden claiming race. And every race since then's been pretty much is absolutely buried. Tried the turf. Tried going 6 furlongs. Tried going 1 1/8 miles. I mean, no. I mean, not even with your money. I mean, all kidding aside, if you said, MeatMan, I'm going to the window, I'm going to put $2 on a 2 for you just in case, I'd say, yeah, whatever. Whatever, Cap. The 2 has got no chance. That should be the name of the 2. No chance. No chance. The 3 horse is Tip Sheet. MeatMan used to put out a tip sheet back in New Orleans at World Sports and Gaming News. Should have saw this operation over there. It was mind-boggling. The guy would run football pools, and on a $2 football pool, paid $50 a quarter, but you had to give him $2.50. So every pool he filled up, he made $50. And he'd have 10, 12, 15 pools going on any given Saturday and Sunday. He'd make $600, $700 just on pools. Just on pools, this guy. And I did the tip sheet for him. Stanley Gold is the trainer. Zayas is the jockey, 30-1 on the morning line. I mean, this horse unbettable also. He ran in a Holy Bull. The horse that won the race, Audible, is running in this race here. And Audible beat Tip Sheet by 20 lengths. And Tip Sheet was 73-1 that day. Next. Promises Fulfilled. Now, this horse had won the Fountain of Youth Stakes, the 4. 3-1 in the morning line. Dale Roman's the trainer. Robbie Alvarado is the jockey. Robbie Alvarado rode this horse the first 2 times. Then didn't ride him the 3rd time out, and then that Ortiz guy, he got on him in that Fountain of Youth, and he went coast to coast from the 9th hole. So he broke from the 9th hole. He got all the way over to the rail, took the lead, and never looked back, and opened up in deep stretch. He had a 1-length lead going into the stretch. And next thing you know, he was 2 1/4 lengths in front. 18-1 though, man. The owner and the trainer didn't even bet on this horse. And when the owner and the trainer don't bet on you, that's not good. When the owner and the trainer don't bet any money on you, that's not a good thing. This is speed in the race right here. This horse is dangerous, man. This is a dangerous horse right here. This is a dangerous horse. Because today they're going 1 1/8 miles in the Florida Derby. And this horse has shown that the longer the race is, the more powerful he gets. Or at least this last race shows that. I don't know about this horse. We'll get back there and we'll see what happens. The 5 horse is Storm Runner. Dale Roman's once again the trainer. Gafiglione, the jockey, 20-1 in the morning line. He ran in the Fountain of Youth Stakes also. He went off at 10-1, finished 7th, 16 1/4 lengths from the front. Took this horse 4 tries to break maiden. I'm not sure why Dale Romans is running this horse. He's running this horse for a reason. I don't know if it's because maybe the other horse likes being out on the track with him, but this Dale Romans horse was 10-1 in the Fountain of Youth. He ran up the track, and the horse that Dale Romans had, it was 20-1. That's the one that won the race. That's why handicapping can get tricky sometimes. Handicapping is a very, very, very tricky deal sometimes. That's why it's tricky. So now this time, Storm Runner, who was 10-1 in the Fountain of Youth, he's 20-1. Morning line in this race. And the horse that won the Fountain of Youth, Promises Fulfilled, he was 18-1 in the Fountain of Youth, and he's 3-1 in the morning line. I can't bet this horse. And I won't bet this horse. Now, the 6 horse is called Catholic Boy. Now I go to church every Sunday. Without fail, I'm going a little while tonight. Holy Thursday. I'm going to volunteer as an usher at the cathedral on Las Vegas Boulevard. I always tell people, God never talks to me. Never. All these people claim God talked to them. Yet I go to church every week without fail. Without fail. I mean, without fail. God never says nothing to me, but maybe he's trying to talk to me right now. Catholic boy. It's a nice looking horse. First time out, broke maiden. I like that, but it was on the turf. Then he won a little graded stakes race for 2-year-olds on the turf. Then he ran him in a Breeders' Cup juvenile turf. And he just missed. He finished 4th, a length and a half from the front. Then they put this horse on dirt. He wins a race at Aqueduct, a big 2-year-old race. The Remsen, grade 2, with Franco in the saddle, wins by 4 3/4 lengths. And then they run him in the S.F. Davis, the grade 3 over at Tampa Bay Downs. And he just missed. He was 70 cents on a dollar. A tad bit over 3 to 5. And he missed by half a length. That's why Franco ain't riding the horse no more. And that Ortiz guy is going to run this horse. Now keep that in mind. Now, the horse that won the Fountain of Youth, Promises Fulfilled, Ortiz was the jockey there. Alvarado's going to get on Promises Fulfilled because I guess this was Alvarado's horse from the start. I'm not sure how this works. So Ortiz is going to ride Catholic Boy. This is going to be a dangerous horse right here. 7 to 2 on the morning line. Jonathan Thompson, the trainer. This horse is going to be tough. This horse is going to be tough. I can tell you right now. This horse is going to be tough. I'm not going to bet him. But this horse is going to be tough. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Catholic Boy is going to be tough. The 7 is Hofberg with the other Ortiz in the saddle. This one's Jay Ortiz. William Mott is the trainer. This horse has run 2 times in his life. First time in a maiden race, ran 4th, 9 lengths from the front. That last time out at Gulfstream Park, breaks maiden, 7.5 to 1. Kind of stalked the pace and won the race. I mean, anytime these Ortiz guys ride a horse, you gotta watch out because I mean they're good. They're good, no doubt about it. They're good, no doubt about it. The 8 horse is Audible. Todd Pletcher, the trainer, Johnny Velasquez, the jockey, 9 to 5 on the morning line. This horse looks like he's getting ready to explode. This horse literally looks like he's getting ready to run out of his skin. I mean, this horse is 9 to 5. I would take 9 to 5 on this horse all day, all night, and twice on Saturday and Sunday. This Audible horse, you talk about a nice looking horse. He won the Holy Bull by 5.5 lengths. 5.5 lengths. He went over 3 to 1 that day. First time out was at Belmont. It was a 6.5 furlong race. At one point, this horse was 19 lengths from the front. That's right, 19 lengths. And he only lost the race by 4 1/4 lengths. So this horse made up like 15 lengths in a 6.5 furlong race in his debut. So obviously, what does the trainer do? Next time out, you stretch him out to a mile, boom, wins. Wins by 1 3/4, 85 cents on a dollar. Then they run him again, boom, wins again, this time by 9. So now they kind of got it figured out. We're not going to keep him way in the back. We're going to kind of move him a little bit to the front. And this horse runs pretty much the same way. Pretty much the same way. It's kind of like Risen Star. When Risen Star was in the Kentucky Derby, for some reason, they decided that they were going to go to the back. And Risen Star was so far back, he had no chance to ever recover. He was coming late, but he was never going to catch 49er, who was never going to catch Winning Colors. I mean, eventually 49er would have ran down Winning Colors. Risen Star was never going to run by 49er. What did they do in the next 2 races? They put Risen Star in the game early, put him a lane 2, 3 lanes from the front, not 15, 18 lanes from the front. And Risen Star responded by winning the Preakness and the Belmont. That's kind of what happened with this horse here. They're going to put this horse in the game. That's what they did in the Holy Bull. It was 9 horses in the Holy Bull. He stalked. Come around the far turn, he took command by 2 lengths, and then boom, crossed the finish line 5.5 lengths in the front. I love this horse. I literally love this horse more than life itself, man. I tell you, if you've ever been on a horse race before, if you've never been on a horse race before, this is the one right here. This is it. I mean, something drastically wrong would have to happen. And believe me, it happens all the time. Make no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Something would have to go drastically wrong with this horse to not win this race on Saturday. He had a 70 buyer figure first time out, then an 82 buyer figure, then an 84 buyer figure. His first race as a 3-year-old, he runs a 99 buyer speed figure. This horse is the real deal right here. Todd Pletcher, Johnny Velasquez, that's who we had last week to win the Louisiana Derby. Noble Indy. That's who we had. Todd Pletcher, Johnny Velasquez. We got $7.40 back on the win end. We're never going to get that much here. Never. I'll be happy with $5. 8 to 5 on the morning line, a $2 win bet gets you back $5.60. I'd take 3 to 2 on this horse all day. If some kind of way I can get 3 to 2 on Audible, that's the way to go. He's 9 to 5 on the morning line. All right, let me talk about the last horse in the race here. The 9 horses, Mississippi. Marquez is the trainer. Julien Laperoux is the jockey. 12 to 1 on the morning line. You know, took 2 tries to break maiden. Broke maiden at Churchill Downs. They shipped the horse to Gulfstream. They run him in 2 3-year-old optional claiming races. 75,000, 9 winners of 1. And this horse ran second both times. They just, this is the problem right here. This horse could be a sleeper. This horse could be a sleeper because his last 2 times out in one of those optional claiming races, yeah, he ran second, but he lost to Noble Indy, the horse that just won the Louisiana Derby. And the other optional claiming race, he lost to Storm Runner, who, of course, didn't run well in the Fountain of Youth Stakes. So Mississippi runs good against Noble Indy, who won the Louisiana Derby last Saturday and then just runs absolute like garbage. Or runs second to a horse called Storm Runner, who runs like absolute garbage in the Fountain of Youth. So which one is it? Is he good enough to compete with horses like Noble Indy, who won the Louisiana Derby, or is he good enough to compete with horses like Storm Runner, who got absolutely demolished in the Fountain of Youth? To me, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. I think this is one of the few times that you can look and say, there's only one horse to bet here. There's only one horse to bet. There's only one horse to bet. Unless you're trying to beat him. And I can tell you right now, when you're playing the horses, when you're betting on the horses, your number one goal is to pick the winner of the race. You want to pick the winner of the race. Your number one goal is not to try to beat who you think is going to win the race. That's not what you do. That's not what horse racing is all about. You pick the winner of the race, period, end of discussion. That's what you do. You pick the winner of the race. You look in the racing form, you look in the program, you assess the situation, you look at all the horses, you look at all the information, and then you try to pick the winner. You don't say, I think the 8's going to win it, but I don't like betting on horses that are 3-2, so this horse was 6-1 in the book, and now he's 10-1, I'm going to bet him. Even though I don't like him, and I think this other horse is going to win. But that's a great game plan heading in a window, man. You're probably going to leave the casino broke, but that's none of my business. You want to leave the track with no money? Hey, that's up to you, Cap. Don't let me stop. Don't ever let the MeatMan stop you from contributing to the pools that are necessary for other people to win. Simple as that. I like the 8 horse in race number 14 on Saturday at Gulfstream Park, the Florida Derby, the Grade 1 Florida Derby, the purse $1.1 million. They're going 1.1 miles. Let me tell you real quick another thing that I like about Audible. You got the horse here that won the Fountain of Youth. This Promises Fulfilled. He's 3-1. He ran an 86 speed rating. The speed rating is your time in a race at a distance compared to the fastest time in the last 2 years. So an 86 speed rating means this horse was almost 3 seconds slower than the fastest time running 1 mile and a 16th at Gulfstream Park in the last 2 years. This horse, Audible, he ran a 97 speed rating last time. He was just 3/5 of a second off the fastest time running Gulfstream Park, going 1 mile and a 16th in the last 2 years. Audible is so much faster. I mean, this Holy Bull, that race was so much better for Audible winning that than Promises Fulfilled winning the Fountain of Youth. It's an easy call, man. It's an easy call. I mean, like I said, barring total disaster, the 8-horse is going to win the Florida Derby at 9-5. Morning line, 9-horse in a race, no show betting. Win and place only. Win and place only. We're not going to bet show on a horse that's 9-5. We're not going to do that. But we'll play win and place. I'll be happy to get 3-2. I'll be happy to get 6-5 on this horse. If we can get 6-5, remember, we bet a football game, we're betting 11 to win 10. We're taking 90 cents on the dollar. So if I can get plus $1.20, 6-5 on this horse, I'm going to take it all day. 14:08 tomorrow at Gulfstream Park, Saturday at Gulfstream Park. I forgot I'm doing a show on Holy Thursday because we're not going to be around on Good Friday. It's race 14 on Saturday, Gulfstream Park, 14:08. Post time, 5:36 Central Time, 3:36 Pacific/Vegas time. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this special edition of Sports Line Radio. Want to thank my man Don back in the studio. Thank you very much, Don. Of course, I always want to thank my man TK, who got me the gig here at Pelican Sports Radio. Of course, I always want to thank the owner of Pelican Sports Radio and Pelican Sports TV, my man Alan. Without Alan, I wouldn't be here, brother. So thanks to everybody. Make sure you bet with your head, not over it. Money management is the key to turning a profit, whether you're betting on sports or horses. My name, as always, Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato, and I will see you in 167 hours right here on Sportsline. All right, I appreciate that very much. So you're not coming back to Wednesday? You're not coming back to Wednesday? Then I do. I know I asked you that and I forgot what it said. Can you hear me? So you are, so no radio till Wednesday, right? Oh, that's right. I keep thinking today's Friday. I keep thinking today's Friday. So you're taking off tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I got it now. I got it figured. It took me about an hour to get it, but I got it. All right. All right. All right. No problem. All right. Yes, you too. And I'll see you next week. You got the grandkids and all that with the candy and all that? All right. Have fun. Bye. All right. That is going to wrap it up for this edition of Sportsline Radio, the horse racing edition of Sportsline Radio. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you never miss an episode of Sportsline Radio, whether I'm talking about the horses, NBA, college basketball, football, baseball, hockey, everything, Cap. Everything and anything the MeatMan talks about it, if it's gambling related. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you never miss any of my videos. Don't forget, every Friday, I know it's Thursday, it's Holy Thursday. We're doing a show today because the radio stations are going to be closed on Good Friday. Every Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., we do Sportsline Radio, 9, 10 a.m. WUBR CBS Sports Radio, Baton Rouge. And you can always download the 9, 10 a.m. WUBR app right to your smartphone, your Android. That way you can never miss an episode, or you can always listen on the run. I use my 9, 10 a.m. WUBR app all the time. You want to be friends with the MeatMan on Facebook? Dave Scandaliato, Cap. Send me a friend request. DAVESCANDALIATO. You want to get free picks from the MeatMan every day? Send straight to your text message inbox on your phone. Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N to 94253. Shoot me a text message. Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N to 94253 or give me a call. Talk directly with me. Las Vegas-based professional handicapper Dave Scandaliato at 1-833-MeatMan. I'll give you the picks over the phone or I'll walk you through how to sign up for the text message service. 1-833-MeatMan or text the word MeatMan to 94253. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Sports Line Radio. Bet with your head not over it, Cap. Money management is the key to turning a profit. Betting sports. My name is always Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato. I'll see you in 167 hours plus 24, because we did the show one day early this week, right here on Sports Line.